Thanks to the neighbours today for coming out today, neighbours. It is your attendance that does help build the atmosphere, build the excitement for one lucky purchaser, and of course you're soon to be new neighbour to the bidders in the crowd. Good luck with your bidding here today, and we applaud your astute buying decision to come forth and participate in what is a fantastic offering that we have. And to that successful bidder, well, we just wish you congratulations in advance. Well, today's auction, ladies and gentlemen, will be conducted in accordance with any rules that are made available before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit the auctioneer from accepting any late bid or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to these successful bidders. What that means in layman's terms, they'll give everyone ample warning: first call, second call, third and final call. But when the gavel falls, all over, Red Rover, can't take any late bid or offers past that point. Of course, the vendors, they do have a reserve price. As auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids and prohibits bidders attempting to stop other bidders from bidding, and the law does provide fines for this conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. I'll make it really simple and really obvious if we're going to make a bid on behalf of the vendor. In fact, I'll make it so simple and so obvious, I'll even use those words: vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, may make a vendor bid. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, we do sell here today via public auction. We do ask the successful purchasers to come inside, execute the contract that has been on display for the past 30 minutes, pay a very slender 1/10 of your purchase price upon signing of said contracts, with the balance to be paid in 60 to 90 days time for settlement. The property is tenanted, however, we can offer vacant possession. So if you are looking to move in, I would suggest maybe we have a 65-day settlement for the relevant notice periods and those sort of things, so that we can offer vacant possession, which we can here today. And what a fantastic offering: 868 square metres of prime Ringwood East soil, underpinning your family and your financial future, right here in the bowl of the court, of course, right next to the park. It's a wonderful street, it's a wonderful location. The property itself, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, beautiful deck out the back under cover with a fireplace, perfect in winter to sit out there and have a drink or something nice to eat. The kitchen's of course been renovated, the bathrooms, 4 bedrooms, as I said, generous size, open plan. It's a wonderful property, nice location. I suppose it's time to find out what it's worth. Opening bidder offer, get me underway, 42 Bronhill Road, Ringwood East. Where should we start? Been calling auctions, ladies and gentlemen, for over 10 years for the Ray White Group. Still to this day, I'm just amazed at the respect of buyers. It seems to be whenever I have an auction and I call for that opening bid, there's always that moment of silence from for the purchasers, for the vendors passing of the property. Very respectful, but the moment's passed, let me go. Opening bidder offer, we can start anywhere you like. It's the last number they write in the paper, not the first. Where do we go? Happy to start it on a vendor bid. Maybe let's start it at $900,000. I think we can all agree a hell of a lot of real estate here for that price. So with me, off and running with the vendor at $900 now. Jump on in at $900,000 next. A little bit of it in at 9. At $900, hey, let's go 10s in time at $900. 910, I search. At $900 a bit now. Jump on in at $900. I have. We're going to call it 3 times. First call, $900,000. Second call, $900,000. Third. Final time, $900,000, 10 to get in. If we pass the property in, ladies and gentlemen, on a vendor bid, what that means is that no buyer here today has a competitive advantage. It means we'll take your offer, the other offers as well, people that aren't here that are going to hope it passes in, and the vendor is going to pick the best offer. There is not a lot that you as a buyer can influence in that situation. But if you want to play the game, you want to cut out the competition, well, if we pass it into you, you get sole rights to negotiate with the vendor. What that means is everyone else, the door closes, you get first crack. That is where you want to be. In the land of auctions, if you want to be first, you've got to be last. At the moment, no one has a competitive advantage with me, 900, the vendor, 910 to jump on in. Give yourself the opportunity to buy it. At 900, call it 3 more times. At $900,000 now, 910 to jump in. First call, 900. 910 to go. Second call, 900,000. Third, final time at 900,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to go inside, speak to the owners. We'll be back before you can say cat in the hat. Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure we can appreciate buying, selling of real estate. It's a very big decision. Spoke to the vendors, clear instructions for those who've joined us. Bids with me at 900,000, 910 I said. We're going to call it 3 more times. At 900, 910 to get you in. First call. Second call. Third. Final time. Well, what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put a vendor bid in. Last vendor bid from me. No further bidding. We're going to pass the property in at that price. And if you have interest, of course, you can come forward. We're going to place one last vendor bid at the bottom of the quote price, $1,050,000 with me. Bidding above that, I will not bid against you if you want to bid above that. And you can have sole rights to deal with the vendor. At $1,050,000 with me, I'm going to call it 3 more times. First call at $1,050,000. Second call, $1,050,000. Third, final time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we say, auctions are a process, they're not an event. We're going to move on to the next page of our campaign. If you have interest in the property, whether that is under auction conditions or it is conditional, please come forward, speak to Olivia and I or Sharon who's here. We'd love to take your offers to the vendors. I'm sure next time you drive down Bronhill Road, you're going to see a soul sticker up out the front of number 42. Thanks for coming out, have a lovely day, and we'll see you at the next Ringwood auction.